Hopes and fears is a great activity to start things off. I'm a big fan of starting meetings off with a understanding of why we're getting together. If we want to understand why we're together and really dive into the intent of the time together, then hopes and fears is great because it allows people to think about what are the outcomes they're hoping for and what are the fears they're bringing into the session. It can really be a nice assessment at the beginning to understand if your participants are on the same page with you, on with each other, if there's any things that you might need to address, and make people feel a bit more confident. And we talk about creating safe spaces, so starting off with something that allows people to voice those things can really make people feel more comfortable.
Couple of pro tips around this. Always good to follow up what surfaces in both hopes and fears in terms of, for example, hopes. How might we lean into our hopes to make them a reality? Or when it comes to fears, how might we mitigate our fears here in ultimately getting to the hopes that we're ultimately hoping for in this situation?
And so it's really simple to run. You just invite your participants to make a list of things they're hoping will happen in the session and things they're fearing. So it could be that we talk a bunch, or that Bob won't stop talking, or that we not make a decision today. People are hoping things go well, hoping we make a great decision. In peppering some of these examples in can help people loosen up and understand exactly what you're needing from them. If you're virtual, it's great to have a template where you've got dedicated areas for hopes and fears. In person, sticky notes or writing down some notes themselves and then having a discussion about it. All very viable. The point is we just want to surface these hopes and fears.
And one other thing you can do is if you're working with clients or colleagues and fears as a term really doesn't strike them in the right way, you can swap out terms like concerns. Sometimes folks like to use anxieties or blocks. It's something that really gets people, again, to just think about those things that might get in the way of realizing the hopes.